Greetings, my fellow servants of the Golden Throne, the Omnissiah, or the Chaos Gods, whatever you please. We are open and respectful to all different forms of faiths here in this crew. Do we respect Chaos Worshippers? I don't know. Evidence kind of suggests that we probably don't respect Chaos Worshippers, considering we've been shooting the hell out of them. Sawing the hell out of them, too. It's, you know, we don't discriminate against weapon choices when it comes to putting the Chaos Worshippers down. Yeah, anyways, it's the Ash Heritor. Welcome back to Rogue Trader. And here we are in the command center. We are dealing with Governor Medina here, who is a bit, I don't know. I don't know what to think about him. I don't think we got all of the truth from him, but we need to make our way to a thing. Yeah, I know. Those are, that's some, seriously good descriptive work there by me. What was it called? So these are the ones that we have completed. The Gleam of the Final Dawn? No, we don't. Yeah, the Electrodynamic Cenobium. That was it. Where, our tech priest friend, Hanuman, I forget his, Hanuman? What is your name?
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
What a joker. Alright. Now his new tech priest had a sense of humor. Yeah, Pascal here. So there is another Hanuman, that was his last name, that had gone there. Which is a little bit interesting. Or at least, was it another one sharing his last name, or another one sharing the last name of his mentor? I can't remember. We'll find out. Also, the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor Acolyte. The Interrogator, presumably, went in that direction as well. So, we got some things to keep out, or to keep a lookout for once we start heading that way. But, first off, we're going to level up our characters. So, Cyrene here. Whoa, what? Yeah. Huh? 2 archetypes. Wait a minute. It's level 16. Well, what's going on here? We need to level up. No. What is happening? +1 ranks. Huh? Keystone passive? I don't understand what's happening. I can't seem to do anything here. Unless we got a... There's +1 to the rank here, right? Yeah. What level are we? 5? We're level 10. This is confusing, except... Let's try again. Maybe with him? Yeah, okay. Works fine for him. Seemed like that was just glitched. Hopefully we can actually level up. And it doesn't just bug out and prevent me from leveling up. I know this game does have a couple of game-breaking bugs, and I really hope that is not one of them. That would piss me off. So, let's see. He's got Endure, he's got Sworn Enemy. This will be the last one that he can get from the looks of it. Doesn't look like we get any more abilities, so this is going to be kind of important here. What is Reckless Strike? The warrior's next melee attack gains plus, 25% armor penetration and plus 10 damage and ignores 15% of the target's parry. Every enemy who survives an attack enhanced by this ability will attack the warrior in return, including creatures with ranged weapons. Okay. That's interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. The warrior gathers all of their might for a crushing strike. The next melee attack pushes the enemy away. The distance of the push is equal to 1 plus... the strength bonus divided by 2. Doesn't seem like... I mean, it's a bit of crowd control, but the crowd control is very temporary. Taunting Scream. The warrior screams at their enemies to draw their attention and becomes a priority target for any who fail a willpower resistance test. That could be nice. Especially if... yeah. If we combine that with Brace for Impact with a naval officer, we're going to give him Taunting Scream. What does Breakthrough do, though? Just in case this is even better. The warrior gains the Slash ability, with agility bonus divided by 2 charges for this round. Okay. Slash cannot be used in the same round as charge. Okay. Slash costs 0 AP. The warrior dashes through an enemy to... yeah, okay, so this he basically dashes through an enemy to get to the opposite side. and makes a melee attack with 50% reduced damage. It's okay. Does not provoke an attack of opportunity. I reckon it's probably got some usefulness, but I'm going to take Taunting Scream. Because that combined with Brace for Impact and Endure could be good. And we have him another ability here. We could always just up his stats, but I'd rather take a look here. All allies affected by Brace for Impact do not suffer negative effects of melee superiority for the entire combat. Melee superiority in melee combat, any targets surrounded by more allies than enemies receive plus 10 weapon skill bonus for each additional ally. Yeah, okay, so if we get surrounded by a bunch of people, basically if we use Brace for Impact, our allies that are affected by Brace for Impact, which will always be him, are immune to flanking. That sounds pretty good for, especially if we have the Taunting Scream, because then he's gonna get flanked. So if we can just make him immune to that, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, it's working. That's good. So, we have ourselves a new talent. So we don't get another ability until the next level afterwards. Okay, interesting. What can we take? Gotta get, we could get Psi rating 1 finally. Let's do it. In here, +5 fellowship. Sounds good to me. 52 fellowship. It's gonna increase our officer abilities. And, yeah, we got Adora here. What's she going to take? So, I kind of want to give her a bit more psychic potential so you can take her Psi rating 1 as well. She already has Psi rating 1. Why can she take it again? Is this gonna, like, give her 2 Psi rating? Probably not, right? I don't know why that's available to us. I kind of want to give her a little bit more of a different set of skills. Potentially increasing the operative type of business here. Whenever the operative hits an enemy that is affected by both an exploit and an exposed weakness, that enemy loses -3 MP and their damage is reduced by 20%. I mean, that's good, but she's not often hitting enemies. That's the thing. No, she's also not often close to targets. What about Uncanny Sight? The operative inflicts an exploit even on enemies which are out of the operative's line of sight. That sounds actually pretty good. That's going to free up a lot of the, like, use of analyze enemies. Because normally, like, that gets blocked off by line of sight, and I've encountered a lot of problems with not being able to cast it on enemies, especially since line of sight is kind of finicky in this game. So, that would be good. And we could give her more lore warp, though I don't know. She does have 40 lore warp. Do any of these other ones? We don't need to give her tech use or logic, because that's going to go to him. Medicay, we do have her at 40 Medicay. Lore Imperium, she doesn't really make sense. I think lore warp is the one that makes most sense for her. We can have 2 warp specialists. Okay, Argenta. New ability. Rapid fire is pretty cool. Next burst attack will have its rate of fire doubled, but deal 25% less damage. All shots will follow random trajectories, as is normal. Concentrated fire. The next area attack made by the soldier deals +50, so +60. That'd be 10 times ballistic skill bonus. Okay, so that would be +110% damage, and has an additional. That sounds really good. I'm gonna take concentrated fire. And then we're going to give her more demolition. We're going to demolition up to 70. Cassia. You do not get a new ability yet. So, what are you going to get? More navigator-related things? Or could also just give you more stats. More willpower, more perception. All of these would be really good on you. I'm going to give you more willpower, just to keep it simple. Oh, we can give you more perception here, too. Alright, well, let's do that. Just straight up increasing her stats. And Hanuman. Pascal. Pascal Haneman? I think it was Haneman, is how he pronounced that. Hanuman is the Monkey King in the Ramayana, if I recall correctly. Indian mythology. Manipulator push. Oh yeah, we've already looked at these But, aiming protocols? Pascal gains... What's plasma? And melta. So we would need plasma and melta weapons here. Close-up scanning. Pascal's melee attacks apply the Machine Spirit Communion effect on all attacked enemies. That sounds awesome. Let's do it. And an extra skill here. Could give him Medicae. He has 55 already. He's pretty good at that, all things considered. Screw it. He can be our doctor as well. Alright, well, so we are going to need to depart this area. I don't think there's anybody else here to talk to or anything else here to do.
Is there money to be made?
So we need to make our way to the upper way or return to the void ship. Let's return to the void ship for now. Because then we can also heal. And once we return to the void ship, we can come down with a shuttle to get to the other part of the planet, the Cenobium. And investigate that, which should be interesting. There's also the unidentified void ship here, but I'm going to save that for just a little later. What else? Okay, so there's the starport, there's a bunker, and there's the Electrodynamic Cenobium. What the hell was going to be here in this bunker? Let's go to the bunker first. We can just drop down here, investigate this, see what there is going to be to find in this bunker. Wait. This is the bunker.
Keep your wits about you.
Nice. Well done. Very excellent. We really, really displayed our excellent navigation skills there. Okay. So, checking again. Let's head to the Electrodynamic Cenobium. Now, the only other thing... I would like to quickly look around here. An unidentified void ship. Wardens of the Expanse. So that's that. The unidentified void ship. This is the rumor that is revealing this. Okay. Let's head to the Cenobium. Everyone's going. These two are... Ah, so this shows whether these are mandatory characters. Okay, that's good to know. And that's good to know that there are... that like, if there's a place that is relevant to a certain character's story, they get automatically included. That's good. I like that. Gives the characters themselves a little bit of agency. Like, no, I'm going along on this one. You don't have a choice on the matter. I hope there will be more of that. So I like games that kind of force you to take different characters when there are multiple characters to be taken. Right now, I'm assuming we're going to get a couple more. I mean, the actual art of the game. Alright, we'll cover the landing area, your ladyship. Glory to the von Valancius dynasty. So these are some of our wardens. I wonder if there's a way that you can, like, customize your troops later. Okay. All he has to say. So, we're going to look around. Take a look here. More Imperium. What have
I
we?
always get the job done.
Lay people unworthy of entering the hallowed Cenobium humbly said their prayers next to this computational altar. Okay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
As it should be.
Judging by the dead people's equipment, they were the same wardens the governor sent to the monastery's aid. That's not good.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Judging by the fact that the pieces are molten at the edges, this statue was destroyed by fire from a multi-laser turret of the type that is mounted on landing force shuttles.
I always keep my options open.
And then here,
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
knocked over this crate here. Got ourselves some medi-kits and frag grenades, along with some universal power cells and hand flamer cartridges. Very nice. Speaking of, since Pascal here is actually a pretty good medic, we should probably give him some medi-kits. We'll switch out those other grenades. I don't find those other grenades to be all that good. But the advantage of these consumables, if they're not that good, you can just pack them into cargo.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Still don't know how the cargo system exactly works, but we're going to probably find that out at some point sooner rather than later. Let's look at these steps here. Little cutscene, huh? Pretty cool looking. Yeah, it did say something about an electrodynamic place here. So this kid is... okay. Okay. So that's just a little thing that gives you a little vista of the area. That's cool. I like that. So we can open the gate with that cogitator over there.
Is there money to be
I would like to
made?
look for hidden loot. Look at all these purity seals. And all these giant candles. These are enormous candles. Holy crap. Doesn't look like there's any loot here. I guess we just open the gate and head inside. We'll let Pascal do that. He'll know the way in, I'm assuming. The binaric hymn awakens the gate's latching mechanism.
Keep your wits about you.
Wonder what we're gonna find in here. I always love the Adeptus Mechanicus, so anything that gets me, like, more lore and allows me to actually discover and go through places that are owned by them in video games, it's always very cool. I love their aesthetic. They're definitely one of my favorite sub-factions of the Imperium. Along with Rogue Traders, actually. And the Inquisition. I like the Inquisition, too. Very cool. Alright. Well, looks like more sleeping guardsmen. These heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly. They never had the time to reach for their weapons. Okay, well, they're heretics, so who cares? But that might be something that we should keep in mind. Something killed them very swiftly and ruthlessly. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us if we pass through
I
here.
always have a backup plan.
Not yet. So some of them made it farther. A mercifully quick electric shock was not what killed this cultist. His face is contorted as if he was in pain. Yeah, of course. We can't do things quickly here. This is cool. You note that the wire junctions are often marked with the symbol of a key that appears to connect two lines. Interesting. The colors of this place are flecked with sparks of pain. Bright scarlet, blackish crimson, deathly gray, a kaleidoscope of despair and madness, says Cassia. Yeah. There are no wounds on the heretic's body, but his face is contorted in terror. And his eyes are bloodshot from ruptured vessels. Sounds bad. Let's loot this. Plasma shock generators, Magnus-class rechargeable batteries, and machine spirit vaultlets. See, again, like, the loot you find seems very indicative of the area, or is indicated by the area that you're in.
dawdle.
From the looks of it.
You will beg for mercy,
Oh, no.
but I will grant
Oh, look,
none.
heretics.
I will level you.
Will you? Well, that was kind of dumb. Cassia, if you would get out of there before you get
Battlefields are
completely
always
carbonized.
drowned in scarlet.
So we can turn that off at some point, but I see no reason to do that right now. Can we give Pascal...
If I may?
Yeah, we can do that. I don't think Pascal's going to be able to shoot anybody, but in case he can... Oh, look at that, he can. What do you know? Well, we may as well... No, we'll use the double action point. Shoot him with the stub carbine. Not much more for you to do. Argenta, you can move up here.
Guided by faith.
And you can shoot him as well. 71% chance of success. What other ability? Oh yeah, you have concentrated fire. I won't use that until there are multiple enemies to use it on. For now, just shoot him with the bolt gun. Wow, he lived. What a unit. More cultists advancing. Are they just all going to get completely fried by the lightning? Quite a lot of them, though. Right, it looks like some of them are hunkering down. Plus, what do you do? Give forewarning on Pascal. Give... Hey, you don't have the other one. Okay. You're almost dead anyways. Okay, so she's not actually benefiting from... Or is it only exposed weakness? No. Didn't I get the talent? Maybe I didn't read it correctly.
Cover me. Will do.
Okay, give him that. I may as well psychic scream him while I'm at it.
That is not my destiny.
It's not bad damage. Okay, she's a bit in the way now, though. Okay, Cyrene. Give her
It's as good as
prescience.
done.
Give her forewarning as
On it.
well. Thwart is currently out in front. We're gonna give
I'll
her
see to it, personally.
that, and I think that's all we're gonna be doing. Should have used the other one, voice of command.
Can I?
Ouch! I didn't think they would be able to shoot from there. What do they have? Hey, Pascal, why don't you move up to here?
There's no one route. Forward.
So you could shoot him, you could shoot him, you could shoot him. Either one of these guys will just die. We could throw a grenade. Kill both of them. Do it.
Running binary override. Function successfully terminated.
Yep. Indeed.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
And expose weakness. Okay. Abelard. Yeah, I don't want to go through the lightning. For various reasons. We're gonna hang out
Fantastically
right
sound
here.
approach.
We could use this on him again. We cannot use this. Okay. Bring it down on Pascal here. So Pascal is going to be able to put a round into this guy. Beautiful. 17 damage. Not bad. Could give voice of command
I'm
onto
not
Argenta then.
accustomed to being ordered around.
And Argenta. Oh. It goes on for a turn and off for a turn. And I would imagine the scorched tiles on the ground are where you're going to take damage. So if we go here, I think we might be safe, but I wouldn't trust that. I kind of feel like sending Argenta up.
God,
She can run up
Emperor,
here.
move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
We could send some bolts down line here. What I could also do is concentrated fire. No, I'm just going to use a standard bolt gun shot.
Each strike is a
Lovely.
prayer.
We have
Doubt
momentum
is
as
for the
well.
weak.
We're going to move Argenta out of this danger here. Now, she's going to be in a bit of danger
Battle.
because she's going to be out in the open. And there's another lightning thing up there. Also, a lot more heretics. Okay, there's 3 of them. She is now definitely in danger. Uh-oh. I could use heroic. Yeah, I don't know. It's 20 and 29%? No, that's like 29% to hit the cover that he's in. Yeah, that doesn't seem very likely. This is only 51%. God damn, do I use this? I'm going to use this after I'm done shooting
As the Emperor commands,
at what I can
act.
shoot at. That's a miss. That is most unfortunate. Well, we can always dash into cover, which I'm going to do. So dash into this
Faith
cover
without
right there. That's
deeds
not
is
even cover,
worthless.
is it? Thought it would give some, but apparently not. I'm
I
using
am
firearm
his
mastery.
will made manifest.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not using area attacks right now. Or should I?
That is not the Emperor's will.
No, I gotta use basic attacks. I keep missing.
I'll do it.
That did almost nothing.
Doubt is for the
But his
weak.
cover is gone, so...
None can escape
Well,
the
that worked.
Emperor's judgment.
Okay,
As
Revel
the
and Slaughter.
Emperor commands, I act.
Okay,
I will not.
yeah, that's your turn then.
Faith
May as well
without
use this. We're
deeds
not gonna
is
get close to
worthless.
enemies, so... She's just gonna pull up to there. These 2 guys are gonna shoot at her. She's got some cover.
Cleanses the body.
And thankfully, she's tanking most of the damage here. Alright, Tlas, you can advance up to here. Let's test this.
What is this?
Are you gonna get
foreboding?
fried if you stand there? Let's find out.
Anything is?
Let's give her forewarning. Psychic Scream, nothing. What about analysis? Analysis we got. So we're gonna do an analyze enemy on that guy. This is kind of a tricky fight. It's cool. It's very different from some of the other ones. Narrow corridor. Enemies staggered in multiple locations. Major environmental hazards that will absolutely wreck us if we're not careful. Alright, Cyrene's gonna advance because Cyrene, in advancing, could give Argenta the ability to act again, which sounds good to me. So now she can shoot one of these guys. You have a 42% chance right there. What if you burst fire in that direction? It's 23 with the chance to get multiple shots. What if we... No, if we concentrated fire, we can't burst fire. Balls. Don't want to move up here. Don't want to move anywhere else. Just do it.
I'll do it.
42% chance. That's a miss. Yeah, we tried. Alright, reload. Just get up to full ammo. Okay. What else can you do? We can forewarn.
I'll make it happen.
Cassia, and we're gonna give prescience on Cassia as well. That'll be her turn.
It's nothing.
Okay, Argenta is taking some damage. We gotta get Pascal up there. Pascal, if you can advance up to here, that'd be just swell. So, he can do some work from here. Only 26%. Never mind. He cannot do much work. Alright, I'm gonna use Machine Spirit Communion. Or not. Not gonna be in range, are we? Well. Darn. You have 3 exploits, you have none. Drop it on him, give him more exploits. I should have been targeting him, but I had the better chance of hitting the other guy, so... yeah, it is what it is, I guess. 18%, that's 26%. Well, we're gonna give it a try. That's a miss. As expected. Okay. Abelard. I think this will get us out of the lightning. This will be the test. Although I can even charge. I cannot charge through him. Yeah, that makes a certain amount of sense.
At your beck and call.
And I'm going to use Brace for Impact because that's going to affect all 3 of us. Wonderful. Okay. Cassia.
Step aside. The
Move up here. I
navigator
don't think
is
you're going to
coming.
be able to use Held in My Gaze on anybody. No, our range only goes up to there, of course. So we could pull Abelard through. Hold on. We can use this on the Tech Priest as well. We can use this on the Tech Priest. The Tech Priest will now be able to use the Beinharek... what is this called? Machine Spirit Communion. Do Machine Spirit Communion. It's going to hit 5 of us and buff up our weapons. Weapon recoil is reduced. Yeah. Should be good for, Battle Sister. Give Voice of Command on to Abelard. Why not? Nothing else we can do here. Okay, Battle Sister's gonna advance.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
I hope so. You're in cover there, and you're out of the lightning. You still have an exposed weakness, but we have a 62% chance of hitting this guy. I'm gonna test this.
Doubt
Concentrated
is for the
fire.
weak.
Okay, so now... how does this work? It's a much tighter cone. And it's gonna have a much higher chance of hitting. Let's give it a try. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. As it so turns out. That was pretty cool. Okay, yeah, not bad. You only have 1 action point left, so there's no point in advancing you. The only issue is I think I'm out of that, but I'm not sure.
As
Let's
the Emperor
move up here,
commands,
just to be
I
sure.
act.
Yeah, I think I would have been fine there. I'm going to use
Faith
run and
without
gun as
deeds
well,
is worthless.
to get as much distance as possible. We'll go up here.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Hopefully she survives.
I need your aegis,
Ooh.
oh Emperor.
You are in danger.
I know what is to come.
Do you? Okay, keep
Of
tagging him.
course.
Yeah, it does seem like we're able to target him even though he's in quite a bit of cover. So that might be factoring in there. I'm not sure though. Sensory deprivation? Oh yeah. Let's blind him. Okay, a little bit more psychic powers going on here. I don't think we can shoot him. No, our weapon is quite close range. See if we can't take this guy out. Okay, we have momentum. I'm giving that to Argenta here.
You
not gonna
should
have you in
feel
range to
honored
do
to
much of
witness
anything.
this.
So, Argenta can just advance. She can pull up to
Guided by
right here.
faith.
And then we're going to point blank burst fire here. That was disappointing. We've got 2 action points left. Finish it.
As the Emperor commands.
There we go. Alright, problem solved. Is the fight over? The fight should be over. No, there's still another cultist gunner over there. Crap.
I'll do it.
Alright, Revel and Slaughter. Dash. Oh yeah, here we go.
That is for the
Perfect. Good job. That was clutch. What can you do? Anybody do anything here? We could... no, that's useless to use this on him right now. Enter.
I go into the Emperor's light, for I am his chosen.
Don't leave us. That's That's an order.
Who said don't leave us, that's an order? Was that Cassia? I think it was Cassia.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
You are very far away. But I've got range on him. I can hit him. Not easily, mind you, but we'll get that going. Then I'll try and cap him with this.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehend.
And that missed. What a surprise. Okay. Abelard. You're just gonna rush through here, get through the lightning. Charge forward.
I will do my duty.
Wonderful. Endure. And we'll end turn here. Cassia, you can advance up to here now.
Not to cross my gaze.
Oh, yeah, right. Low momentum. Okay. Problem. I just sent her straight through the lightning. Whoops. Ah, a little bit of lightning never killed nobody.
I am a navigator,
She's fine.
not a servitor.
Alright, see if you can't blast this guy again. I mean, she's got nothing else to do with her turn, and she can do this every turn, so may as well try those 18%. I mean, look at that. That was an 18% for, and we got 18 damage onto him, so rocking those 18s. Okay, good job, Cassia. You are a little bit messed up now, but we could do Finest Hour on somebody. No, I'd rather use Daring Breach on Abelard after his next turn. Alright, Tlas. Good move up to here.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Drop a...
Was
is this
that you?
Forewarning? Yeah, drop a forewarning on Abelard. And then let's start getting some stacks here. It's not going to work, is it? Nor is that. Okay, literally nothing else she can do. Okay, Cyrene's going to advance.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, not much to be done here. We'll do a voice of command on Pascal. And I tell you what, I'm gonna issue this on Pascal as well. Because Pascal can then do yet another shot. This should have a higher percent chance of hitting. Yeah, 23% instead of 18. The voice of command. You never know. That would end the fight right here if that hit him, but it didn't. As expected. Okay, let's see what this guy does. He missed Abelard. Alright. Pascal can advance. Do it. Just run. No cover. So otherwise it's going to take way too long. Got to do a reload. Damn, that sucks. Okay, what do we got here? What's our chance? We literally can't hit. But we can get, we'll put some stacks of exploits on him. Okay. So Abelard can just rush up. Ooh. It's going to get him very close to the lightning.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Move him to here. Can you shoot? You can. 17%. It's not great. He's got 2 points left, so technically I could use Sworn Enemy
Victory
on him
is
first,
imminent.
and then I can do that. Sworn Enemy, does that only affect, Oh, okay. On attacks against that target. Oh, melee attacks. Okay, so this was useless to do right here. That's fine.
At your beck and call.
So it's not like he can do anything else with his one remaining action. I guess he could have done endurance.
I have read tomes
Right,
of
Cassia,
military
get
tactics.
up there. Give Pascal an extra action. Pascal, can you please kill him? Damn it.
Comprehends all.
This is a very grueling fight. Okay, so Adira is basically stuck. So that's great. Yeah, there's really nothing she can do aside from drop some more exploits. Can't. Out of range. That's also out of range. Oh, that's her turn then. Cyrene also can't advance. Can't, well, nope, can't use that. It's only once per turn, or maybe even once every other turn. I can't remember. Can't do it, so nothing to be done. Nice, Abelard dodges. I think Abelard should be able to get to him this turn. Also, Pascal might be able to get to him as well. So, we can now give him some exploits. He's got 9 of them on him. And hopefully, 34%. Come on, you can do it. Very nice. Alright, he's dead. And tell me that is the fight. That is the fight. Lovely.
Keep my options open.
Boy. Wow. What have we here? Sniper rifles, huh? Let's always add those to cargo, but I will take 1. Okay. So are these going to continue to, yes they are. So I'm going to send one person.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Wow. Okay, because we are going to take as much as we can.
Left in the dust.
So there's an athletics test to do something over in that direction. That might actually turn off these horrible lightning machines. So I'm about to send Abelard.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaties on tactics.
Let's not waste time with
Damn it.
pleasantries.
What advice do you seek?
Okay. Through the athletics.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Ah, perfect. This works. Everybody's here now. This should turn that off. All right, we got ourselves a multi-key and a fucking plasma pistol. All right. Now we're talking. No one can use a plasma pistol. Yet. But I aim to have somebody be able to use it. All right. Let's,
Who thought that was a good idea?
Yeah, who thought that was a good idea? Hanuman?
Ready for data input.
You're gonna be... Aw, what? Now I have to use a machine right set. Oh, I messed that up. Access received. A multitude of symbols are carved into the enormous generator, but you cannot decipher the meaning. Bro, you're a tech priest. That's literally your job. Machine right set. Access received. It's still not working. Did I mess this up? Okay. I don't think I can do anything with that.
Unexpected result.
Okay. Is there anything left to loot here? There is... Oh, ooh, we could probably turn these off. We can at least turn that one off. Let's head over that way.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
This exploratory.
Whoops!
Don't you need a breathing navigator?
Well, that was horrible.
Is there money to be made?
Okay, so that... Did that just turn it on? It would appear the Electro Priest damaged the motive force circuits on purpose to turn this into a trap for the intruders. Yeah.
Let's proceed.
And us. So she's got some injuries. Oh man, she's terrible. We have to go back to the ship. That's basically all we can do here. I need to find a way to turn this damn thing off. Let's get out of here. We need to go back to the ship. We cannot progress through here further. This is progressing further, isn't it? That's to the outside. That's a crate, but we're not going for that yet. Heading back to the void ship.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last Electro Priest you killed, where did you find him?
Wait.
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the god! And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
Hello. I've been looking for you. The tall, dark-haired man sizes you up with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. The expensive fabric of his jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A force sword and a vox hang from his belt. The emblem of the Holy Inquisitions glitters on his chest. Seneschal, isn't this the chap we're supposed to find for the Lord Inquisitor? That sounds like a dumb thing to say. Interrogator von Karlox, I presume?
Yes. Since you know who I am, and are in no hurry to kill me, I infer that you serve the Emperor, not his enemies. Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrich von Karlox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Shadow. A great big sun-eclipsing, chain-weaving shadow. I can see the threads, myriads of them extending toward us all, and all of them creeping off toward him like snakes, shrouding us in poison. My, oh my, do I sense trouble, and it's right in my throat. It itches.
A puff of black smoke comes out of the Psyker's mouth and dissipates at once. I think you sense trouble because you're an unsanctioned Psyker, and the trouble is very much centered around you, Idira. She's scared of him for a good reason. He's a Psyker, but he's also a member of the Inquisition. It's quite common for Inquisitors to hire Psykers within their retinues, and quite a few of them, the ones that prove potent enough, even become Inquisitors themselves, like Inquisitor Eisenhorn and Inquisitor Ravener, both very powerful Psykers.
A Psyker? Interesting. And a diviner at that. Even more interesting. Are you sanctioned?
Don't you Inquisition me! I'm under the Rogue Trader's protection!
Idira is a member of my personal retinue and is under my protection.
Your retinue, you say? Then let's go back to my previous question. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Rogue trader Cyrene von Valancius.
Von Valancius? To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
Heinrichs watches your expression closely. Yeah, he's reading us. I see you take no end of pleasure in your job. I've barely introduced myself and already being grilled. Yeah, I mean, he's an Inquisitor. What do you expect? And it probably cannot wait for a better time. No, I'm just gonna be frank with him. Theodora is dead, slain in battle by enemies of humanity.
The news is lamentable. My condolences. And I presume the heir to the sacred warrant of trade and the lofty title of Rogue Trader is none other than yourself. Well then, what precisely has brought you to the sanctum of the Omnissiah?
Don't need to point at the corpse and ask what did you do to him. He was clearly interrogating him. He's an interrogator, after all. I'm here to collect you. I'm under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer any assistance that you may require, after which I am to provide you safe passage to footfall aboard my ship.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Okay. A little not used to being requisitioned as a rogue trader. That's normally something we do, but the Inquisition is the Inquisition, and right now we have another character that's interested as well, another character who we need to have join us. I reckon the two of them might be able to work together and both find out what they need to find, in which case we will make ourselves an ally of the Adeptus Mechanicus and the Inquisition, so I call it a win-win-win. Could go horribly wrong, of course.
Requisitioning?
Yeah.
Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You are addressing a rogue trader.
It does have a point. Like, technically, yeah, we are... Well, no, actually, I don't know technically if we're outranked by the Inquisition. Both rogue traders and Inquisitors kind of are above the law. So, who has rank on who here? I don't know.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
Yeah, that would be worse, to be sure.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium's subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
You are familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor.
Okay. Even Inquisitors show respect to the Navigators. That's how important Navigators are to the Imperium, and how rare.
I came to Ricad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions.
He glances at the dead body at his feet.
Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Nuclear explosion. Indeed, something of a new dawn, isn't it? This might be even bigger than a nuclear explosion. I think the effects... They mentioned that the effects would be catastrophic to the entire planet. Sounds bad.
Blasphemous insanity.
The tech priest's visor flashes and turns a bloody scarlet. A soft hum of some activating systems is heard from under his robe. As Heinrich von Valancius speaks, you suddenly notice the way he is looking at you, with his eyes slightly narrowed, as if he is peering into your soul, a soul that is touched by the gift of sorcery. The change in your expression does not escape the interrogator's notice, and you see the corner of his mouth twitch. He must have instantly recognized a fellow Psyker. Precisely what were you doing at the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
I can help you with Aurora. Let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base.
Alright. Yeah, we should.
I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode.
Yeah.
I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Quite possibly. Okay, so we get Heinrich von Valancius in our party right now. I am going to currently remove Tlas. We're going to send her home. Send her to the ship. She's also very injured. Everybody's injured. But we're going to do it this way. We got to level him up probably a few times. Does he? Yeah, he starts all the way down here. So he's got a lot of level ups to do. He is a warrior. Very cool. So he's going to be a melee character. Let's actually check and see what his current weapon setup is. Yes. Because that might sort of influence what we give him. So he has a Diviner Staff. Whoop, that's me. He has a Force Sword. That's cool. And an Auto Pistol. Ooh, I want to give him a Plasma Pistol already, but I don't think we can. What about your armor? Just a regular old flak vest? That's not very good. Improved Enforcer Carapace. Give him a Warp Seer Goggles. Do you have Warp? No, you have Lore Xenos. Interesting. That kind of implies that he might be part of the Ordo Xenos. I don't know what Ordo he is. What he's investigating implies that he's part of the Ordo Hereticus, but who knows? So, he has a basic auto pistol. We can give him another basic auto pistol. Throw that into the cargo. What are we even doing with that thing? Faux hammer? Could give him the faux hammer. Faux hammer's pretty good. We'll give him the faux hammer and the force sword. That'll kind of make him go in close, but that's okay. He can do that. Mesh chest plate. You have a flak vest. These are basically the same. They're exactly the same, actually. Add the cargo. We don't need more of these. Carapace. This is a bit lighter, but it doesn't affect his dodge, or it won't affect the dodge in the same way. So his dodge is currently 52, whereas this will put it to 70. I'm gonna keep. I'll do this. This probably looks better. Yeah, this looks way cooler. Or we do 30% armor. Keep the Enforcer Carapace here. We're going to add these to cargo. I'm going to add these to cargo. I'm going to add this to cargo. The where his lore Imperium tests depend on fellowship instead of intelligence. So looking at his stats here, he has willpower, agility, weapon skill, and strength are his things. So he's going to be a melee psyker. What is his psychic discipline, actually? What does he do? Is he a biomancer? I would kind of expect him to be a biomancer. Deathworld, light flak armor. You can wear that too. That actually looks kind of cool. It's, yeah, it is quite light. But he'll get plus 10% parry and world property. Are you from a death world? I don't think so. I doubt he's from a death world. But anyways, Force Sword. He's got a Biomancer staff. Okay, so confirmed he is a Biomancer. That's kind of what I was expecting if he was going to be a melee psyker. That is the route you want to go if you want to be a melee psyker. So, let's add this to cargo as well. Don't need that. Shock baton. I'll hold on to that for now. I will split these and send one sniper rifle into cargo. A frag grenade, fire grenade, gas cloud grenade, and another fire grenade. Now, what headpiece do I want to give him? Bonus to lore warp. I don't think we need that. I'm going to give him this one. One mechanical eye. Looks cool. Alright. So, let's actually level him up now. See what we can give him. So, his psychic abilities are going to be wildly different than the ones we have on our diviners. So, I think that's going to be quite cool. Plus, he'll be able to get some more stats. So what I want to do just at the start is just go down and give him some good basic stats. So willpower and weapon skill, we can get that going. This is going to level up here. We can give him another ability from Biomancer. Warp speed, we can't get warp speed yet. What about enfeeble? Until the end of combat, all targets within range suffer a... So that'll be a minus 8 penalty to strength and agility. Oh no, minus 8. And a minus 5% increase to all incoming damage onto him. That's okay. We have a couple of other ones. No, we don't have any other ones. That's basically all we can get is enfeeble. Or invigorate. Oh, healing. Yes, please. Restores 2 times the Psyker's psi rating. So that's just, will be 2 once we get a psi rating. Plus willpower bonus. So that would be 6 right now, but that'll be more once we get a higher willpower. If this ability brings the target to full wounds, it also removes all stunned, bleeding, fatigued, blinded, immobilized, staggered, and fresh injury effects from the target. That sounds great. We're going to get that. And skill-wise, he's got Lore Imperium and Lore Xenos. We'll give him more Lore Xenos. He can be our Xenos specialist. And here, ooh, let's give him willpower. More of that. And we can definitely give him another attribute training here. We'll give him another willpower. And then we can give him more Lore Xenos. And so up here soon, we're going to want to start actually getting some interesting abilities. So let's actually take a quick look and see what the different Biomancer-based abilities are here. Biophysical Distortion. All the Psyker's attacks, including psychic powers, now poison enemies. This poison deals 3... Oh, so that'll be 6 toxin damage at the start of each of the enemy's turn. That sounds really cool. Now, Daring Breach. She is a warrior. Daring Breach also grants plus 10 movement points until the end of the turn. Yeah, it doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. For 1 round, the warrior becomes a priority target. No, he's Abelard is going to be our tank. This guy's going to be more of a damage melee character. So we'll do this. This turn, melee attacks deal an additional, 8. Oh no, 2 damage. So strength bonus divided by 2. It's not that good if he's not super strong. We can get additional strength with some of our biomancy powers, though. So I think I am going to get this. Although, until the end of combat, the warrior gains plus 4 MP for each kill and may use their MP after attacking or using abilities. That's going to allow him to basically dance around and hit multiple targets. I think I'm going to do that, because that sounds kind of cool. What else can we do here? Psi rating 1. Absolutely. And we'll get some more weapon skill. And we can get another ability here. Could get Enfeeble. I might also want to pick up Sanctic powers, but we need... Oh, we already have this. Oh, okay. He's got Sanctic and Biomancy. Interesting. That's cool. Shield of the Emperor. Until the start of the Psyker's next turn, all allies affected by Word of the Emperor... Okay, so that's an ability he must have. Increase their deflection by 1. And armor by... 18. That's pretty good. This psychic power can only be used while there is at least one ally affected by Word of the Emperor. Okay, so Word of the Emperor must be something that he can do. I'm going to do it. Also, what's Purge Soul? Deals from... Jesus Christ. 1 plus Psyker's Psi rating. Times Resolve divided by 4. This is ridiculous. Alright, so that should be 2 times 4. No, 2 times Resolve divided by 4. Okay, so that should be 2 to 4. Direct damage. Wait, what? His damage is increased by 50% against Xenos, 100% against Chaos Worshippers or Drukhari, by 150% against demons, and by 50% if the enemy has already damaged the Psyker or any of their allies this combat. Costs 1 AP. It's not that much. It's just a damaging ability. I don't know how good this is. Doesn't seem like it's going to do much damage unless we can get him much higher resolve. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Shield of the Emperor. We can get him another talent here. What could we give him? Let's actually have another look down here. What's Sanguine Siphon? Every time the Psyker deals damage, they gain +1 stack of Sanguine Siphon effect. If the damage was dealt to a target adjacent to the Psyker, they gain +2 stacks instead. When the Psyker suffers lethal damage, stacks of Sanguine Siphon are removed and reduce this damage by -1 for each stack, until either all stacks are removed or the damage is no longer lethal. That's fucking cool. Does that apply with this? I think it's this poison deals the damage rather than the Psyker dealing the damage. So, whenever the Psyker is healed or heals an ally, any character being healed is already, gains temporary wounds equal to the healing. That's kind of good too. Corpus Conversion. When an enemy adjacent to an ally dies, that ally gains a stacking Corpus Conversion effect. If multiple allies are adjacent to the dead enemy, one is selected at random. The next psychic power that targets only the target with Corpus Conversion will work as if the Psyker's Psi rating is +2 higher. Will not degrade the Veil, will not trigger Psychic Phenomenon or Perils of the Warp, and will remove -1 stacks of Corpus Conversion. Okay. That's very cool. But it seems like it's going to be a bit difficult to work with. Whenever the Psyker heals themselves or another character with psychic powers, or an effect applied by a psychic power, this healing can critically heal with a chance of... this seems good. Pulse of Life. We're going to take it. Done. Alright. Willpower is now 60. Weapon skill is 50. Looking pretty good. He's got a Force Sword. He has joined us. Let's quickly look around. Dead cultists here. All of this is going to go into cargo. Improved Armored Body Glove. I will hang on to that. Okay. Anything else here? We have something going on here. Hard, uncomfortable Somno Meditation Bed is equipped with neural ports to connect the sleeper to the monastery's cogitator network. Yeah, what better way to sleep than by connecting to a computer? Fighter's body is still warm. He only bled to death a few minutes ago. Yeah, we saw that. And here, that is a logic engine. Hopefully we can turn off the horrible electrifiers here. Yeah, Pascal, can you do that?
Successful.
Oh.
Keep your wits about you.
Hello. What do we got in here? Some leather armor. Okay, I'll hold on to it. And, a charged staff. Okay, so that's with lightning arc, huh? Okay. And universal power cells, motive force conductors, grapplehawk components. Nice. Lovely. Good little find.
I always keep my options open.
We need to get back to the ship temporarily. I am in pain. Everyone is in pain. Dear Lord. This is not the way to go, is it? I thought... Wait, maybe it is. This is where we came in, right? Yeah. We need to leave through here. Yeah, this is indeed how we got here. To the outside. Let us return to the ship and rest up here for a second. Ah, we missed some things. Okay. Sniper rifles, we don't need to grab those. Send them all to cargo.
I always have a backup plan.
I like that it does that. Alright, after having everybody treated for very bad electrical burns and, you know, some embarrassment, everybody's back on their feet, and we're going back into this place, and I think I'm just going to go the other way and hope that somewhere, somehow, we'll be able to turn that goddamn thing off. Maybe we can talk to these electro priests. They'll shut it down. Although they did seem to intentionally damage it, so maybe they won't be able to shut it down anymore. Hit to the back for some kind of electric weapon. So that kind of implies maybe from here? I don't know. What's going on here? The maladies of the machine spirits are the ways of diagnostic divination. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Let us not dawdle.
Hello there. I was right. Probably. It could just be loot. Ooh, a mummified electro priest. So yeah, these are electro priests. They're a specific subset of tech priests. They look pretty cool.
Keep your wits about you.
They have these like gauntlets and these basically entire harnesses attached to them that are just sizzling with charged electrical energy, and they can basically like manipulate electricity like, yeah, in an absolutely wild way. It's very cool. The tech priest's body rests on a metal table surrounded by sparking spirals of copper coil. A patina of sacred unguents covers his withered flesh. His augmetics have been polished with great care. Intricate electus covered the dead man's crossed arms and bare torso, and strands of wires envelop his head. Pascal respectfully bows his head before the dead man and carefully touches the shriveled body with the tip of his mechadendrite.
Honored adherent, I thank you for showing us the truth of Fabricator General Petrovar's maxim. Death does not end the service of a spirit driven.
Techus 25. Examine the body, yeah. The body seems motionless, but you notice a slight tremor in the fingertips. The ancient servants of the Omnissiah must be data dreaming. His mind, enveloped in a digital reverie, can persist for hundreds or thousands of years while his frail body is decaying. This sacred state of trance is a great reward, only earned for the wisest and most pious servants of the machine god. So yeah, this guy must have been the fabricator. That's fucking cool. Was he? Yeah, I don't know.
Such purity of color. I've never seen anything like it. Deep tranquility shrouded in a cool white cloud. Such unity of thought and spirit. The dead are incapable of exuding such hues.
Yeah, it's like the Buddhist mummification trance. It's a very rare Buddhist rite that some initiate in certain, in very certain sects of Buddhism. I think it's only one sect of Buddhism, actually. But I could be wrong on that. I'm not an expert on the matter. But definitely get that vibe here. Very cool. Next to the table the body is resting on, you see small amulets crafted from burned cogitator boards. There is no dust on these small offerings. They were clearly left here recently. I think we'd probably leave him undisturbed.
Can you hear me, Tech Priest?
The light in the crypt becomes a little brighter and sharper, and the smell of ozone fills the air. Oh! The vox on the ceiling comes alive and lets forth a solemn binaric aria that turns into a cracking, somnolent voice.
In this dark hour, I am ready to bring you good tidings, Tech Brethren. Now respond with the words of the second galvanic hymn.
The second galvanic hymn is a revered and miraculous prayer of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Naturally, you know it very well. Apparently. Oh yeah, he knows it. I don't. It's cool that all of the characters interact, as opposed to just whichever one you're talking with. I always found that a bit annoying in a lot of other CRPGs, where, like, everyone's there present for the conversation, but they just don't say anything unless there are very specific prompts. But in this case, yeah, there are other ones that can interact, I think. Or yeah, it's Pascal that did it. That's cool. We'll say it's Pascal speaking.
Let us praise the twin charges, the body electric, and the Omnissiah who lights the spark of reason within us. and let us carry his charge to those who have turned their minds towards his light. Let it be so, indeed.
The monastery is under attack by heretics. Can you help?
In my data dream, I saw their unholy requests and rejected them angrily. For it is said that the 4th article of security, no unbeliever's hand shall intrude upon the operations cycle. They have seditious designs on the relic. But should I give you, who does not belong to our faith and fellowship, my blessing to stand up to the blasphemers?
%, chance. Yeah. Take it. I may not be a member of your priesthood, but you and I are of the same faith. I mean, in a way. We're not... You know, I don't worship the Omnissiah in the same way you do, but, you know, the Emperor is the Omnissiah, sort of. We do worship the Emperor here. Not super piously, mind you. Different interpretation of the Emperor than normal. But, yeah.
This statement is true. The 1st article of security says, "Fear above all evils the defilement of knowledge," and its command outweighs the prohibition contained in the 6th article of security, "Let knowledge be locked away from the ignorant." So be it. In the name of shaming the unbelievers, I grant you the blessing of special access and protection from the rage of the motive force.
Dry crackling sounds come from inside the crypt's walls as awakened cogitators process the ancient tech priest's command. Alright. That's cool. So...
Is there money to be made?
I think that's going to allow us to move through the lightning. I hope. Let's head this way first, just in case. There's a circular... Ah, that's where we needed to be. Hello. You guys are what we're looking for.
You shall be purified by the motive force, blasphemer.
No, wait. We're friends. We are on the same side.
I'll make an example out of you!
I didn't want to fight Electro Priests. This is not what I wanted. Well, I guess we gotta fight the Electro Priests. That sucks. I mean, we will defend ourselves. This is definitely not what I wanted to have happen here, though. So we're going to prescience Cassia, because Cassia is going to have to do some warp shenanigans here. She's also in a bit of a dangerous spot. We're going to drop these on her. What else can we do here? Do you bring it down on her right now? Yeah, do it. Alright, so, well, give him the lidless stare. Alright, that messed them up. Lovely. That was an effective turn. Give him the lidless stare.
Try to die with grace, at least.
That's, that's fucked up. Alright, whose turn now? Argenta?
If I may.
We can't do that again. Okay, well, we did Voice of Command on Argenta, so that's fine. They're gonna come in. Ouch, do basically no damage there. That's good. You're stunned, so you're not doing anything. You did nothing. And you? Did nothing. Well, basically nothing. A little bit. Alright, Argenta's here. She's stuck in combat, so I guess we're fighting up close now, which is unfortunate. But, hey, we're in a good place to do some cleaving. And definitely use Furious Recital. Oh, God. Of course, that triggers attacks of opportunity, and every attack of opportunity is an AoE here. Ouch. Okay, give him the chainsword. Okay, that hit one of them. It's something. There's nothing else you can do. Like, you're stuck in combat, and there's nowhere to go, so... Abelard, you can kindly get rid of these guys. I mean, again, I'd prefer not to fight them at all, but it doesn't seem like we have a choice. So... Ooh, I'd like to move over here. That will trigger an attack of opportunity, but we'll be able to cleave, so... Ooh, that costs 6 MP to do that? Never mind, I guess we won't be doing that. We can't kill him either. Ooh. Well, yeah. And that dealt some damage, to be sure. He's now injured. Taunting Scream will bring 2 of them to Abelard. When they hit him, it won't Splash into others. Use taunting scream. Oh, wow. You can do even bigger?
I will do my duty.
Hell yeah. Alright. Brace for impact. And endure.
It
yeah, you
will
can do
be
both.
done.
Yeah, let's see how effective this
At
combo
your
is.
beck and call.
Heinrichs. Okay, so he's got Iron Arm. Gain plus 14 strength and toughness until the end of combat. Yeah. Do it on an Abelard.
For the throne's glory.
Oh, man. We got more psychic buffs coming in. Did that apply? Yes, it did. It just took a second. You can also do Word of the Emperor. All allies within the circle within a 5-cell radius gain +2 resolve until the end of combat. Every additional stack of this effect increases the resolve bonus by 2. And then we also have the shield. So I think the shield, yeah, shield we have to cast on people in this circle. Oh, this is cool. New psychic abilities. Bam, everybody's up here. We can now do Shield of the Emperor
I won't
on
object to
Abelard.
it.
Oh, it just does it. Does it affect? All allies affected by Word of the Emperor, aka all allies. So he just buffed up our defenses into... Yeah, this should be awesome. Alright, Pascal. Drop a, Oh, dude. Machine Spirit Communion here as well. It's just this... The buffs. The buffs are going hog wild. Machine Spirit Banishment. That should actually work here. This might do some serious work on the one of them. Let's hit it on this one. Okay. That dealt 10 damage. So what exactly did that do? Reduces the damage dealt from the target's attacks by 30%. Okay. Targets with the Reject the Flesh feature, which I'm assuming these guys have. Because they are, yeah, they have Reject the Flesh. Even have Reject the Flesh 2, whatever that means. It's extra deflection, extra armor. Okay, looking good. Cyrene. Oh, we have momentum. Who do I give it to? Maybe the Navigator? No. No. Let's...
I'll see to it personally.
Well. What are his defenses right now? Dodge 60%. Armor 55, deflection 6. Doesn't say what his parry is, but I bet it's good. He's just juiced. That's what he is.
It's
Give him Voice of Command. Let's just kill this one, right? I mean, or we can even move. No, we can't move while we're under Voice of Command.
Indeed. Reduce to
But,
dust.
well, he's gone now. Don't need to worry about him anymore. We'll do another Endure. Okay. Anything else you can do? Voice of Command on
I'll
Athar.
see to it personally.
So many buffs. Oh, screw it.
Here's my perfect moment.
Let's get him going. Let's get him going right over here. All right. Maybe we don't even need to play this defensively.
At your beck and call.
Leave there. Good damage. You can do it again. Oh my god.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
Juiced Abelard is a nightmare.
I will do my one fewer
Oh,
target.
they're dead. Okay. Yeah, so we didn't even need to do the defensive play. And she goes again, held in my gaze.
As
See
duty
ya.
demands.
Well, that was very unfortunate. Doesn't seem like we can loot these guys. Interesting. Well, there's the circular cogitator. We needed to find this. Maybe we can use this to shut things down. The circular cogitator. The Electro Priest's hiding place must be nearby. Indeed. No, not you.
I always keep my options open.
It better skull interact with this thing. The machine altar is operational, but will only respond to a special command that you do not know. Ooh, to make this machine spirit do your bidding, you must know the correct prayer. The sentinel will ask for a password. Alright. Well. That is a
I
door.
always have a backup plan.
And from the looks of it, some sort of field generator. Interesting. Alright, what do we have in here? This might be where they came from, but I fear we just killed them all. Which is unfortunate. But there's goods here. We'll loot them.
The machine god grants me insight.
Transuranic charge and Magnus-class rechargeable batteries. Transuranic charges are basically... I'm assuming this is ammunition used in the Transuranic arquebus, which is a fucking cool-ass weapon. Cogitator's green screen lights up as you approach it and displays the flashing message. Pilgrim, Only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden within the veil of knowledge. Now chant me. Let us sing this canticle to... The device's keyboard lights up, clearly expecting you to enter the rest of the verse. Shit. Pascal, kindly remind me how this hymn goes. Pascal's vox lets out a noisy groan as if he is clearing his throat, but then stops abruptly. After a brief pause, he averts his gaze and says in a rasping voice,
It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants at shrines of energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn.
Yeah, he is of a different, basically, suborder of tech priests, because these are all the electro priests. They're sort of like a subdivision of the Adeptus Mechanicus, part of the Adeptus Mechanicus, but a little bit different in how they do things and what they interact with. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense that he doesn't know it. Abelard snorts and struggles to suppress an involuntary smile. Emperor, help us all. The esteemed Magos has been caught out, not knowing a prayer, and now he's floundering like a cadet in an exam. I never thought I'd see the day. Oh boy. The closed circuit, wherein the paths start and end, are tied in a knot. The blessed cathode that beckons that beckoneth the timeless electron. I don't know, these all feel like they could be. The Omnissiah, from whom the holy discharge springeth forth. I'll guess that one.
Verse 2 calls to you, pilgrim.
Oh shit, that was correct then.
Let us fill our souls with gratitude towards...
Jesus. What do we feel... What do we feel gratitude towards? The twin poles of opposite signs that herald the motion of the current. I feel gratitude towards the twin poles of opposite signs that herald the current, or the motion of the current, every day, really. But all of these are things that I just regularly feel gratitude for. The watchful breakers that protect us from the sacrilege of the short circuit. Fucking tech priests, man. Okay. The arcane key that closeth the circuit. That seems like the least ridiculous.
Now finish this prayer, pilgrim.
I think we guessed it right. May the unity of the sacred charges power. The memory of ages that is preserved most zealously. The faultless soul that the current washeth over. The immortal body and the mechanisms thereof. Maybe not that one. The immortal reason that hath created the spark. The blessed faith that bringeth light. I'm going to go with the immortal reason that hath created the spark. A solemn binaric trill comes from the cogitator.
Verily so. A pilgrim who has learned our ways is worthy of the gifts of enlightenment.
Did I just fucking guess all three of those? I mean, there's a bit of logic to it, I guess. But I still feel like I was guessing. Or maybe they're all correct. That's also possible. Well, we just opened the door. That's pretty cool. Man. Yeah, that's nice. Goods. I like goods. What do we got in here? This better... Ooh, arc rifle. All right. Hell yeah, we actually have some Adeptus Mechanicus weapons. I mean, it makes sense. We have a tech priest, but I kind of was just assuming that we'd be limited to, like, the basic plasma and melta weapons, because the Adeptus Mechanicus does use those too, but an actual arc rifle. No, I'm full of shit. Like, we already have the stub carbine, which is a designated Adeptus Mechanicus weapon, so of course there would be an arc rifle. Can we get radium Giselles and other stuff too? Like, pinpointing visor gains plus 15% critical hit chance to range attacks against enemies with less than 50% wounds. Oh my god. I know who that's going to. Argenta, I have a toy for you. Although this is good too, but this is better. It looks a bit silly, but that's fine. Who gets this now? Plus 5 critical hit chance? We're going to give it to the tech priest. I think. This is plus 3 logic. Your logic's good enough as is. You don't need plus 3 logic. Plus it looks cool. Look at that. Oh no, it doesn't look like anything. It's the same. Right. Yeah. Arc rifle. I mean, it does less damage, but it's going to bounce and hit other enemies, which some much needed AoE. Yes, please. Plus it looks cool. Look at that, the chasing on it and everything. It's just such a cool looking weapon. It's not my favorite of the Adeptus Mechanicus weapons. I gotta say, I really love the, what's the weapon used by the Skitari Rangers? galvanic rifle, I believe. I hope we'll be able to find one of those, because those are really cool. Cool precision rifles. As for the plasma pistol, yeah, who's going to use the plasma pistol? Nobody actually has efficiency. I could give it to him if we give him the talent that allows him to use it. That'd be pretty cool. Stub carbine? Nobody's going to be using the stub carbine, I think. I could use a stub carbine. I don't know. Would I? I like the pistol and sword. Or pistol and dagger in this case. I'm going to ditch the dagger here. And I'm going to take the noble sword for myself. Okay, and then we're going to give her something else. We'll give her a dagger. Alright. I like it. Okay, so that just opened that door. Just for a bit of loot. I mean, it was good loot, to be sure. I was kind of expecting to find the people we're looking for. Alright. A motive force field seals the passage, threatening to incinerate anyone who touches it. Okay. I don't think our protection against motive force lightning is going to help us there. I think it will help us against the lightning
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Stuff in the other room. But what I will do is save the game, so that in case it doesn't help, I don't have to go do it all again. Yeah, just save here, I guess. Oh, okay. Just save, whatever. Okay, yeah, this is where we found Heinrichs, indeed. We already checked in there. Not much to be done with this thing, I think. We didn't actually... Yeah, look at that! I saw that, and I was like, that looks like it could be something, so... It was indeed something. You can kind of tell which ones are the items of interest and which ones aren't. Okay, what I'm going to do is send him up into the lightning. Okay, it does still damage him.
Activating motive force reserves.
That was quite a lot of damage.
We function as one.
Boy, oh boy.
My frail organics.
Crippled arm. Weapon skill and ballistic skill reduced by 1. You know what? I'm just going to save. Or load, I mean. Because I can. Alright.
Rise to the top,
So,
or get left in the dust.
my test was a resounding failure. The lightning still hurts. So we gotta actually time this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send Pascal over that way to go and see about that little bit of something over there. We'll wait till the lightning's gone. We're gonna run over that way. There's nothing there. Okay, wait.
Executing request.
We'll get everybody ready to go. As soon as we can, we're going to jump into this area. Might run into here. Where it's
Is there
safe.
money
Okay,
to be
run
made?
up this way. That's now free. Okay, perfect. We can just go. We're just going. Alright, we're here now. That's safe. Can't do anything with that thing, right? Yeah, we couldn't actually interact with that for some reason. Okay, so we'll wait till this finishes its charges. And then we'll cross. There's a dead cultist gunner. Looked alive for a second. That was a bit alarming. Alright, cross. Got ourselves
always have a
an
backup
awareness
plan.
test right here.
I've
Here we
read
go.
about this.
These dead heretics are suspiciously different from the others. The symbols on their clothes are drawn wrongly. And what? And standard issue military uniforms show through the blasphemous tatters. Oh. We have ourselves another locked chest here.
This explorator is
Pascal can
blessed
open it.
with multifunctionality.
Love it. Some more grenades and med kits. I'll take it. And we can go this way. Into a new area. What happened to these guys, aside from being dead? The bodies of careless cultists have been thoroughly fried by an arc of motive force. Yeah, it sucks to be them, I guess.
I always keep my options open.
Hello. Those are some cultists. Hi, cultists. That's a lot of fucking cultists. And it looks like they have a tech priest on an electrifier. Sucks to be him. A crowd of cultists has surrounded a tech priest crucified upon a mechanism. A rhythmic whisper, repeated by 100 voices, blends into some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharges of the motive force run through the machine, causing the unfortunate prisoner's body to convulse brutally and forcing woeful cries of pain from his lips. The tech priest's hoarse voice echoes under the ceiling.
in the clenched claws of stagnation, in the shackles of iteration. 0, under the iron wing, let the cycle be discontinued.
Pascal's mechadendrites spring into combat mode instantly, and a wrathful rattle comes from the Vox.
I am registering a severe violation of the Purity Protocol. The blessed Amarnat has been captured by heretics and is being tortured.
You know, there's a time for talk, and there's a time for, Yeah, we must save the esteemed tech priest without risking his life. The mechadendrite points to the corpses of the heretics lying nearby.
We can use the blasphemers' clothing as a disguise. Unrecognized, we can sabotage the power units, overloading them, and thus cleansing the whole of heretics.
Oh, I like that. Alright. The lightning discharges have charred the cultist corpses. Whiffs of smoke rise from their empty eye sockets, whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes, covered in the blood of innocents, are crudely painted over with emblems of the archenemy, which exude a repulsive air of soul decay. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having to touch clothing adorned with unholy symbols, let alone wear it. This is the first step towards falling, a small compromise with evil that will lead to something greater. Is there truly no other way, rogue traitor? The signs of the archenemy are not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will. The words of their prayers, even spoken without faith. Their coats of arms, even deceitfully worn. All this increases the presence of the ruinous powers near you and draws their corrupting attention to you. Yeah, they you know, dogmatic zealotry aside, they do have a point. Don't fuck with chaos, at all. Oh. Cassia stares in horror at the corrupted clothes and the scattered human ashes. Do not make me. I think I'm gonna go dogmatic here. Definitely not curious what it's like to walk in a heretic's shoes. No, Von Kalox and Argenta make a good point, and Cassia's response just makes me really sad. So, we're gonna not do this. Sorry, Pascal. I will not allow corruption to touch you. We will vest ourselves in faith and kill every last traitor to the Golden Throne. Another desperate scream rends the air. Hopefully this doesn't get him killed.
So be it. May the Omnissiah protect the blessed Amarnat in the coming battle. Death to the blasphemers!
Okay, Pascal does seem on board with just killing everyone too, so that's fine. Alright, well, violence it is. Who's gonna open up? I think we should let Argenta open up.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder.
This
as if a
fucking
field
quote.
of flowers was blossoming nearby.
Ooh, how do we do this?
A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing.
Oh shit,
and
this is the wrong weapon.
howling.
Don't do it. It's a bolt pistol. We gotta use the proper weapon here. So if we shoot down line here... it's not the best. That's probably not gonna hit. This will, though. This will almost certainly hit.
This is why I was
will
chosen.
beg for mercy, but
Right.
I will grant none.
Okay,
You'll make a suitable sacrifice?
Will I? I don't know. We don't have good cover. Argenta's going there. Cassia? You go right there. That's a good lidless stare trajectory. Cyrene is gonna hang back with... yeah, she's gonna hang back there. Pascal can go up into the front. He can take a bit of damage. This is probably gonna be a rough fight. We may die. That's okay. I'm willing to accept that risk. Heinrichs, you take up the front and protect Cassia. Okay, Argenta, we gotta get rid of these guys. So we got some options. Oh, dear Christ. We, of course, gotta get rid of the ones around... oh, no. Where'd he go? He's just gone. That is a fuckload of heretics. Oh, boy. Well, Concentrated
As the
volley.
Emperor commands, I act.
It's time for violence. How many can we take out with this?
Faith without deeds is worthless. Each strike is a prayer.
Well, that's one. So, we could
Doubt
use run
is
and
for the
gun.
weak.
I'd like to take out this cultist gunner. Can we single shot him? We can.
I'll do it.
60% chance? Don't miss. That is a miss. That is precisely what I did not want you to do. There's just a huge swarm of enemies here with las guns. Okay, the sound is glitching a little bit. Ooh. Right, Heinrichs. Let's see here. What can we do here? Word of the Emperor. All allies within a 5-circle radius. We can't quite hit everyone. We're gonna have to miss somebody. Either we miss Abelard or Argenta. Abelard can handle it on his own. We're gonna use it right here.
Of course, Lord Captain.
How long does this last, actually, before I'm busy with this? Oh boy, we've got some glitchiness going on here. I think I know what the problem is, though. Yeah, all right. Sorry, I have another video processing in the background, and it is currently finishing the processing stage, which tends to make my computer crap itself. But it'll be done in a second, and then that'll be over. Okay, just checking this. This lasts for until the end of combat. So this you just use at the beginning of battle, and it's awesome. And this can only be used while there's at least one ally until the start of the Psyker's next turn. Cooldown 1 round. Do I use that now? Why not? I think we're gonna get hit by stuff, so may as well use that. All right, so he spends his first turn buffing up characters. There's an entire mob of cultists coming at us now.
Damage is negligible.
Yeah, it's pretty negligible indeed. Boy, there are a lot of them, though.
Martyrdom is the reward.
It is pretty cool how they use, like, swarm motion. So it's not like every individual enemy is moving as one. Definitely speeds up the combat process in these big battles, and also opens the door for big battles to work in these types of games, which I think is really cool. So, alright, we don't actually have the best place for a lidless stare from there, but we would definitely get a good one if we were to, say, move right here. God damn, it is currently crapping out right now. Wow. Hopefully this doesn't crash my game. My apologies, guys. Not much I can do about it, except for wait it out.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, yeah, it's like...
Witness the fury of House Orcelio.
Wow. That was pretty good. Dealt some crits there. Okay, voice of command. I can't hit Argenta. That is unfortunate, but I can definitely hit Pascal, and I'm going to use it on Pascal so that Pascal can get rid of... oh, I should have used the other one. Darn. Alright, well, not much more we can do here, so she's just going to hang tight. Abelard is going to go and deal with these enemies. Clear out her flank. We don't want her getting attacked in melee, so... Kill him.
I took care of this one.
Yep, you sure did. He is dead. And then you can charge that one. Although he's stunned, so I don't know if that's necessarily worth it. That one's too close. Can't go any farther. What about charging him? Too far? I can charge right here, though.
It will be done.
And then we can cleave and kill these two. No, I can't cleave to kill those two. But we're in combat. I will endure.
Indeed.
And I think I'm gonna brace for impact because he's gonna get targeted by a lot of people potentially. So let's do that. Who's up next? More heretics? No, Cyrene. Okay. Cyrene, if you could drop a forewarning on Pascal? Yeah.
I'll make it happen.
Let's drop it on Pascal. And this time, because he already has voice of command, I'm going to give him bring it down so that he can immediately act. And by immediately act, I mean bury his Omniscient axe straight into that heretic's face. So he's dead now. We'll drop a analysis on this cultist fighter with his remaining action, so she has another turn. She's got one action point left.
I'll see to it personally.
Give prescience to Cassia. And we have momentum, which is pretty cool. So we can immediately give somebody finest hour. Do we send, like, that? That is intimidating to me. That is a whole lot of shit coming our way. If I do Finest Hour, I can't do it on Abelard. He's too far away. I could do it on Argenta. I'm going to do it on Argenta. We're going to spend our momentum while we can. So, Argenta. We can pick him off 80%. It's not actually that big of a chance of success. What I could do is move here.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
That would do some work.
As the
Emperor
Emperor
do even
commands,
more work with,
I act.
Oh. Yeah, we can use our remaining points to affect somebody else with this. I don't know if that's going to be necessary for us, but, you know.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Well, they're not looking too good. There's this guy here. And if I shoot this way, will it hit anybody else? Yeah, it could potentially hit another heretic all the way back there, which is hilarious. Well,
Faith
do it.
without deeds is worthless.
Wow, you missed the one right in front of you, but you hit the guy that's all the way down there, so that's cool.
Doubt is for the
Okay,
weak.
Killing or Revelant Slaughter is up, and we can dash into cover. Not much cover, but it's something.
As the Emperor commands,
Right there.
I act.
Alright. Cyrene, you have no actions left, so... Well, we could drop a consign. We'll drop it on him, this cultist fighter. He's a little bit tougher than the others, so... It means the next hit against him will be a crit. And we'll send Pascal to go and do that. So. Peace! Ah, he lived. I'm shocked. I should have, done the analysis on him first. I could drop a, this probably won't do any damage, though, will it? Reject the flesh. Yeah, no. Okay. You're a cultist fighter, you're a cultist gunner, you're a cultist fighter. You already have some analysis on you. Otherwise, there's no good targets here. Or much else for him to do this round.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Yeah, I will drop... Of course, we don't have a great spot for this. Put it here. The Machine Spirit Communion there. We'll put a,
Request approved.
We'll get more analysis on him, I guess. For later. So, Argenta's turn. Argenta could finish him off, but that seems like a waste of her,
The enemies of the Emperor
her
will
valuable
be
action.
undone.
Especially when we can go down here and just get a brutal bolter volley in. She would be at risk. But... this could be awesome. Although our rate of fire is... I think we can do it. Oh my god. What about a grenade? How far can you throw a grenade? Not nearly far enough. God damn it. Or we could run and gun. We could run and gun first. Do it. Get as far as you can. And then we're going to dash up to there, and then we're going to throw a grenade into that.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'm playing her like a Dominion. Holy shit. This is gonna do some work. Yeah.
Doubt is for the weak.
Hi, guys. Bye, guys.
And purify.
Well, there's less heretics now. Which is always a good thing. And now there's even less heretics. Oh, so too many of them lived.
As the Emperor
Okay,
commands,
let's get some more momentum. Oh, she's got momentum again. Rapid reload.
In thy light I stand,
Is her
and
ability?
thy light I crave.
Oh man. 3
As the Emperor
basic
commands,
bolter attacks,
I
huh?
act.
How did you live?
Doubt is for the weak.
Well, he's gone.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
It's so fucking brutal. How many did she kill this turn? I think she killed like 12 enemies this turn. My god. Alright, yeah, they're not looking too good. Let's see if they can actually do anything to Abelard. Miss? Nope. I'm worried about these guys up here. I feel like we're gonna get reinforcements coming in at us. Alright, Heinrichs, let's see what you can do in melee. You can iron arm yourself.
Naturally.
Only one turn, so you can run up to here now.
Get me a target.
Yeah, get him a target. Give him a good old whack. 75% chance. It's not that much, to be fair. We can endure. That's also good to know. Yeah, give him a...
For the throne's glory.
Damn it, parried. Unfortunate. Most unfortunate. Shield of the Emperor? Everybody still has Word of the Emperor active, right? Yeah. Alright, Shield of the Emperor it is. It's 2 action points. I'm doing it.
I won't object to it.
It's affecting all allies, or at least all allies except for Abelard.
One
Well, that was an attack of opportunity. Miss. Alright, here's these guys. They missed Argenta. Okay, one of them hit him.
Scorn the pain.
Let's see if this guy does anything. Parried. Not today. Alright, Cassia, get up there.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Yeah, she is.
Me? Now we're clad in scarlet.
It's so satisfying. Oh, man. Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Charge him.
I took care of this one.
Yep. Wow.
High momentum.
And we have momentum again. Oh, this is not good. Alright. Oh, we can't give it to her? Give it to Heinrichs? Give it to him? No, I'm gonna save it. And the reason why I'm gonna save it is because we're gonna use it on Abelard. With this ability right here. Although we can actually charge in to get us close enough where he can just cleave right now, kill both of them. Okay, they're all dead. Did he live? He killed all the heretics. Okay, let's... I think he's still alive. Holy crap.
Let us not dawdle.
What a fight. Alright, let's get him down from here.
In the cycles of the foreordained, there lurks a flaw of worship.
The tech priest's body convulses. Pained, plaintive creaks of Binharek prayers come from his vox. As moments pass, the signal becomes less and less clear, as if something twisted and wrong were being added to it. Oh no. Pascal studies the tech priest's face carefully. His vox system moans in tragic vibrato.
Subject identified. This is not the blessed Amarnat. Stranger, I request your name. How do you know my mentor's motto?
I don't think he knows him. Let's try and take him down. Even though there's something wrong, we should at least try and help him. Try to take the tech priest down. As soon as you touch the tech priest's battered flesh, he shifts his gaze to you and says with sudden clarity,
Many sparks have gone out, but not all. The electric shepherds are alive. In the darkness, I hear their prayers. Find them, save them, recite the hymn of contact circuit restoration so that you may behold what is hidden.
A blast of motive force runs down the tech priest's body, and his face contorts in a mocking grimace. Malformed Binharek code repulsively jarring on the ears pours out of his vox. Uh-oh, corrupted tech sequences.
Information archived to the effect that the circuit restoration hymn is the entrance password to the Electro Priest's hiding place.
Pascal responds with the dour rhythms of containment area.
I note with great sorrow that the cultist rituals has been partially successful. My tech brother has been tainted by corruption. He is in the grip of a schismatical, an unholy imitation of a machine spirit. I request immediate activation of the tech sourcism protocol.
Okay, schismatical is... yeah, they're basically corrupted machine spirits. I shall help save him. Yeah, we'll go dogmatic as he is. I shall help save him. The possessed man responds with a burst of repulsive laughter. Every now and then, a word or two of Gothic finds its way into the Binharek obscenities pouring out of his vox, in what seems to be the schismatical's tentative forays into a language that is alien to it. His body convulses, his joints twist at unnatural angles with the sound of bursting steel couplings. As the possessed man thrashes about, his internal augmetics emerge gradually through the hanging tatters of his flesh. as though an iron homunculus hidden inside the tech priest were trying to cast off the meat cocoon it no longer needed. Oh, God, that's brutal. Oh, that's not good. Pascal's mechadendrite extends a thin drilling needle. Sacred unguent glistens on it. A code of purification aria is heard as the needle sinks into the possessed tech priest's skull and touches his neural augmetic, forming an electric circuit within it. Extreme strain is visible on his face. Furious litanies pour out of his vox. Result: failure. Requesting assistance. Ooh. We might actually be able to save him. Yeah, I guess I do have some tech knowledge. Send a purifying charge of the motive force into the possessed man's body. May the machine god heal you. Oh, that would be, no, that would be Pascal. Undaunted, you grab one of the severed cables and press it into the tech priest's body. And a shock of formidable power shakes the possessed man. Machine oil gushes out of his mouth. His vox hisses deafeningly as the flow of motive force burns the corruption in his sacred iron. The overload destroys some of the circuit boards of his neural augmetic, resetting his code and erasing the schismatical from existence. Nice. The tech priest's eyes roll up, and he loses consciousness. Crushed, yet still alive and no longer in thrall of corruption. With the utmost care, Pascal takes his body down from the mechanism and lays it on the floor. His stirring litanies of gratitude to the Omnissiah echo through the hall. Nice. We did a good deed.
Rest, tech brother. We will come back for you when we have done our duty to the miraculous fusion reactor. Lord Captain, the Omnissiah commands a pious mind to strive towards uncovering the truth. Therefore, I will not stop until I find my mentor and understand his connection to this servant of the machine god. I request the privilege of joining your retinue as a rightful companion. I can offer to fulfill the duties of an engine seer on your ship in exchange for the right to follow you and conduct my own investigation.
Quest granted. Alright, we have officially recruited Pascal, though, you know, we basically did already beforehand. And we killed a whole load of cultists. And yeah, we win. So, I'm going to end today's episode here because it's already quite long, so we're going to, in the next episode, look around here, loot everything in this room, find any other secrets that might need to be found, and hopefully get to the bottom of this. What happened to Pascal's mentor? Where did he go, and what the hell were the cultists trying to do with the reactor? I mean, aside from making it explode. Aurora is somewhere in here. We gotta find her and get rid of her. Or at least figure out what the hell she's after before she inevitably escapes. Alright guys, drop this video a like if you have enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. Heritor out.